Hello to you, Mark Hall here with your weekly fine wine investment market update. Today, Friday the 26th of April, 2013. So the only things to talk about this week are the 2012 Entrepreneur offerings being released onto the market and the dismal performance of the LiveX 50 index. Just to remind you, the LiveX 50 is the index that tracks the progress of the first growth market only. Now, we at Aston Lovell have been saying for some time now, if you want to make money from the fine wine market in the current climate, then you should be avoiding most of the first growths and looking further afield, to the right bank of Bordeaux, for example, or even from selected wines from within the second through to fifth growths. Now, to illustrate this, since the 1st of April, the LiveX 50 index has actually fallen by 1.63%. And with the Entrepreneur campaign in full swing, well, this situation is likely, we think in the short term, to get worse. So let me just remind you, if you want to make money in the market, log on to astonlovell.com and register for a trading account. Once registered, you'll be able to buy and sell thousands of wines from the LiveX, which is the London International Vintners Exchange, at the best price and with an immediate exit route. So what's been happening this week with regard to the Entrepreneur? Well, notably Lafite Rothschild have released their offering, and like Mouton Rothschild last week, the price seems pretty sensible. Now, half cases have been trading on the exchange for £1,900 plus, and a full case is currently trading at £3,800. I think the good news is that the price is, 21% lower than the release of the 2011, and trades for the Lafite on the exchange, well, they've been fairly frequent, although as yet the price hasn't really risen. However, I think with the price considerably less than the cheapest comparable vintage, I think this Lafite is probably the one to buy at the moment. One thing I think you need to look at here is that reasonable growth should be expected, although if it were to rise by, say, 25%, our advice would be to sell. Certainly at this level, as the chance of it making the exceptional gains of past vintages, well, in our view, I would say they're pretty slim. Another notable release this week was the Angelus. Now, there are a few things to say about this. The first is the price has come out as a huge shock to the industry, really. 180 euros a bottle, well, that's a full 30% more expensive than last year. Now, the reasons for this are probably twofold. The first is that Angelus was promoted recently, and they are now the Premier Grand Cru Class A status. And the second is that wine critic Robert Parker has hinted that wines from the right bank, which is where Angelus is located, will be the best of the vintage. So they might be right to set the price so high. Certainly when Parker releases his scores, and Angelus is rated very highly by him, well, buying of the wine may actually start in earnest. So, our message is this: write off the Chateau Angelus at your peril. That's really it for this week. If you'd like to set up a trading account with us, just visit astonlovell.com or call us on 0208 858 9990 and we'll be happy to help you. And I will see you next week.